Well, hello, hello. Hi, everyone. I'm going to give you a minute to come on. I am Grace with Grace and Sunflowers. Let you see my face. I haven't had a bad hair day, so I put the hat on today. So today, I'm going to wait a minute. If you happen to come on and you don't see that live button, that red live button, that means that just go in comments about #replay. And I would like to thank you for watching. I just want to welcome everybody into my crafting room today. We're going to have some fun with a little plaque, a little cutting board I got from my friend Lisa with Crazy Mom Creations. And let me see, if you're a silent watcher, welcome. Any viewers, welcome. Tell me if you're new to my page, tell me where you're from so we can all welcome you. So I don't have anybody on right yet. I'm still trying to figure out Telegram. So if you go on my page, you'll see the link for Telegram. Click on that. It's up to the top of my page. And click on that. Let's see if that works. So anyway, I have this plaque that I got from Lisa, Crazy Mom Creation. She was so sweet. She sent me a nice little box full of all kinds of goodies. So I'm just going to go with the flow, and I'm going to figure out some things. I put some tape on here, and I'm going to put some more tape on here. Let me make sure this is nice and smooth. I thought, let me do something. Just have time, fun, and play. I just got a chat from a little friend of my granddaughter's, but I can't chat with her because I am on live. Oh, there you are, Sarah. Hey, baby, how are you doing? My granddaughter Sarah Bear is on here. And your friends, hello, girls. How you doing? This just makes my night having you on here. We're going to do a craft tonight. This is a cutting board I got from my friend. It's navy blue, so I don't have to paint it blue. My friend, Crazy Mom Creations. So everybody give her a follow. She's a wonderful person. She has an event. She's also the hostess of Crazy Crafting Crew. I'm so happy you're on. Yeah, I saw your friend Mally. That's good. Hey, Donna. How are you, Donna? How was your day? My granddaughter's on with all her friends. I'm just so excited. They're coming home next. She's coming home. Her sister are coming home next Friday. So I can't wait. She's going to help me clean my crafting room. Donna is a mess. It really needs to be cleaned. She's going to organize it, not clean it. She's going to organize it. So I got this board I got from Lisa. Mallory, is that how you say her name, Mallory? So I put some tape on here. I'm going to put some more tape. And we're just going to go with the flow. So I think what I'm going to do is, I'm going to do some red and I'm going to do some white. So I'm just putting put this on real good. Hey, Mike, how you doing? So I got this board from Lisa, and it's navy blue. So I'm going to do the center white because I'm going to put this little printable I printed out on Mulbury Paper. Hi, Vicky, welcome. And so, today I ordered some water pins. So it'll be my first time using a water pen. I didn't have to fill it up. So I got that filled up. Also, I got some of this. I've got this. I thought, what in the world is this? I thought, is this some kind of, because I got a UV kit too that I'm not going to do tonight. But I'm going to use it sometime. And I thought, well, what's this? Well, look at it. It's my ribbon. It's ribbon I bought. I couldn't believe how it came. Giant roll. This is jumbo roll. So I'm going to do hey, Katie. How's my Katie doing? So I'm going to do a little gift away tonight. I'm going to scroll, and I'm going to pick 2 people. So at the end of the night, I'm going to scroll, and I'm going to give some lucky person. Look, there's a pin in here. You better move that out of the way. So I'm going to take a nice, amount of, and I'm going to send it to someone. It's on both sides, so this is nice because we have, how's Katie doing? How's it where you live, Katie? Is the weather cold up there? My niece. So there's plenty here. So I'm going to set this aside for now. We'll use that to do a bow. Put this aside. So I'm just showing you some of my new toys today. So we're going to paint the middle white. So let me go ahead and get that painted. Mod Podge Crackle. I don't want that. I want to get some. I'm just going to use some Waverly chalk paint. And do I have any white? I have some white here. I'm just going to go ahead and use that. After all, patriotic. It was rainy here today. We had a really nice day. So I'm going to give this a spritz of water. Finally got a water bottle that worked. I'm going to give this a quick stir. Yeah, it was nice here today. A little cool now. Tomorrow night, I'm helping my friend Blue with the Oaks Ministry. If you go look up Oaks Ministry, it's a nonprofit. It helps women. So they're setting up a table up in Parksburg, and I'm going to go up there with her and help her. Her and Robin, the founder of Oaks Ministry. So let me go ahead. I'm going to paint this part here. What I should have done was, if I went to top blue, I might do a red stripe. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to glue this down a little bit, because I'm going to do a white stripe, a red stripe, I mean, not a white. I'm going to do red, white, and blue. So let me go ahead and take another piece of painter's tape. Last night I had some friends come over. We had a really nice time. And I miss having my Donna there. And we had all kinds of food. We had meatball sandwiches. We had meatball sandwiches. A turkey hoagie. Amy made a really good tortellini salad. A couple pies. We had this really good salad fruit. And a real nice dressing. That looks like it's crooked. I got to straighten that up. That looks crooked. You can see if it's crooked or not. See, what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint this. I'm going to leave this blue. No, I'm going to paint this red and leave this blue. And I'm going to do a strip down at the bottom. So I'm getting all kinds of ideas for crafting. Hi, Deb. How are you? Welcome. I'm Grace with Grace and Sunflowers. And we're going to do a Patriotic Craft. I got this real nice cutting board from a friend, Crazy Mom Creations. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and paint the center part white with, let me just set this aside. And I'm using Waverly chalk paint and Snow White. So let me give this a quick painting. Might have to do 2 coats on that. So I'm using the same kind of paint that you would use. You were going to paint your house and you needed to trim it off, you know, tape it off. So let me give this a quick little dry. We did Donna. We had a nice time. I thought about you. And we're going to do it again in a couple weeks. And maybe some night you can come. But I really want you to meet Mary. Well, I want you to meet everybody. You know Blue, you know Amy. But I would like you to meet Mary. Because her mother was from England too. Hello, Helen. How are you doing? So we're just going to dry this real quick. And I sure hope it didn't bleed underneath. Okay, turn this off. So I'm going to give it another coat. Melissa, is that you or is that Sarah? Is that Sarah again? My granddaughter is the one under her mom, her and her friends. I can't wait. They're going to come home next Friday. So next week, I'm going to stock up on all kinds of goodies for them. She wants me to make her homemade. That would be great, Donna. Sarah wants me to make homemade rolled out chicken pot pie. And a little something thread on here or something. Okay. Let me set that aside. Let me give this a quick dry. In the meantime, let me get the red on here, the red stripe. So I'm going to use Crimson. It's a Waverly chalk paint. Okay, Melissa. Bye. Sarah's on here. My little Sarah bear. Well, she's not so little anymore. Today was her last day of school. She's going to be going into 9th grade. She will be a freshman. She'll be a freshman. And Emily is going to be a junior. I've been Snapchatting them all day. I was even doing my lady's hair and we were Snapchatting. Have you guys ever did Snapchat? It's so much fun. I just do it with my grandchildren and maybe a few friends. I don't do it with people I don't know. Why? Why would I want to send a Snapchat to a stranger? Now, I had a girl send me a message on my business page, asked me, so she must be doing research on Ancestry. So there's a possibility she's a relative. But even with that, you got to be careful because you don't know. You don't know if they're a scammer. So I'm going to ask the questions. I'm not going to give her too much information because I don't know. You just got to be careful. Okay, we're going to just give this a dry. And this craft won't take real long tonight. This is going to be a quick little craft. So let me sit this over here. Put that over there. Let me give it a quick dry. So today's Thursday. What does everyone have planned for the weekend? As I said, tomorrow night I'm going to Parksburg. They're having First Friday. Is it First Friday? First Friday in Parksburg. We have First Friday in my town too. But it's to really promote the Parksburg hotel that's up there, the Oaks Ministry. Okay, I'm going to give this another paint, another coat, because it looks dark. You can't really see it. So I'm going to give it another coat just to make sure it covers it up of the red. Just a little bit. We'll see how it turns out. I got this cute little print that I printed off the internet. And it's really cute. Okay, let me wipe my brush off. Ah, my Amy's on here now. Amy, your work. Amy must be on a break. Amy's my daughter. Okay, she's giving me names of her grandparents. So. Now this looks like it needs another coat here of the white. I don't know why it's doing that, but let me just give it another little coat. It looks streaky because it's dark blue. It's on a dark blue surface. So I'll just give it another coat. If I can get the paint on the brush. There we go. Alrighty. So I'm anxious to find out more from this girl because she's sending me information. And then we'll find out. Because this summer, I'm going to Port the Backet to meet my, I won't meet him because he's my ancestor, but we'll see where he was from. Get all the history about him. He was president before Washington under the Continental Congress. So I'm just really excited about that. And I'm going to be in a fundraiser. Everybody, I'll be putting information on my page for the Alzheimer's Association. One of my co-crafters, my co-creator. I gotta call her a creator. She's an artist. And she does all kinds of beautiful work. She is doing a fundraiser for Alzheimer's Association. Keep your fingers crossed, guys. This comes off okay. So far, that came off good. Sometimes you never know. Okay, so my Missy Mo. My daughter's on here now. Sarah was on with her girlfriends earlier, Melissa. So it did bleed a little bit, but that's okay. Because I'm going to try to fix it. I'm going to try to fix it with, see where it bled a little bit? I'm going to try to go over that a little bit. With, take a brush. And I'm just going to go over it real quick. Hopefully it will come off. I probably should try a little alcohol. Let me try a little bit of alcohol here. Alcohol will take it off. Hey there, Ash. How are you doing, honey? I haven't seen you lately. I thought about you last night. I was looking at Everybody Loves Raymond, and they live in, well, in the show they're in, where Lisa lives, and they were talking about the Queens. And I thought, oh my goodness, that's where Ash is. You probably never heard about Everybody Loves Raymond, have you, Ash? I look at it every night. It was on years ago. It came on. So I'm just gently going over this, trying to get it off of here. Did you see it, Melissa? And where does Lisa? I know where Lisa lives, and I can't remember. It's an island off of New York. Mike, you know where that island is? Long Beach Island? Is that what it's called? No. I cannot remember what it's called. Long Beach Island. The island right off of New York. It's in New York, right off, not far from New York City. I know, Don. I love that show. I look at it. I lay in bed at night, and I put it on. I put it on every night. Long Island. Okay, I could not think of the name of the island she was on. Well, that's where Everybody Loves Raymond is supposed to be. Yeah, I just love that show. That's where it's supposed to be. That's where their location is supposed to be. And so I got most of it. It's not too bad. So let me get rid of that. Now, I got this print. I thought it was so pretty. And I printed it on mulberry paper. Now, there's different kinds of mulberry paper that I learned. Gilligan's Island? No, Mike, it's not Gilligan's Island. So, when I bought mulberry paper, yeah, Long Island, I accidentally bought the natural, which is brown-like. So, I couldn't use that for what I'm going to use it for, but I could use it for something. So, I got my new water pen. I got my new toy. Where did I put it now? Donna, I'll have to give you one of these because you're going to start playing around with paper and stuff. I'm going to give you one of these, Donna, because I got 3 of them in a pack. So let me see. So I'm going to go around this and fussy cut it. And I was using, now it's working. I was using a paintbrush. I thought, let me get one of these. Let me try it out. So let me see how I'm going to do here. Because when you wet it, it tears easier. Instead of just having that straight cut. Yes, Don, I'll give you one. And you could use that. You fill it with water. And you can just use it to cut out your... See, everybody, Donna's my bestie. So there's like a little, let me put a little bit more water here. It's like, it has like the threads in here. Can you see those threads? I don't know if you could see them. You can. You can see the threads going through there, the fibers. Now on rice paper, you won't have this problem. And I do have some rice paper somewhere. In fact, I'm going to have to snip this little part here. Because it was a big strand. Okay, got that part off. Let me do this side. So I'm trying to get ideas. Things I want to do. Heck, in some stores are starting to put... Yes, Katie. In some stores, I heard they're starting to put fall stuff in. Yes, because, well, I shouldn't say some stores, the wholesale stores. Because businesses start getting their fall stuff because you'll still be in a season and the stores will show something else. So you just fussy cut it with a water pen, or you could take a paintbrush and water. Take your paintbrush and dip it in water. Does the same thing, but I thought, I've been crafting for a while. Let me get myself a little brush, and I don't have to worry about the water being, maybe have paint in it and discolor it. See how I'm going around it? It's a little bit jaggedy, more jaggedy because it's mulberry paper. And I ordered my stuff off of Facebook, off of Amazon. I gotta stop ordering stuff. I spent a lot of money this week on Amazon. So you just take it along the edge. You just take the brush right along the edge. And it gets wet. Okay, let me see if I can rip this. You just tear it very carefully. Just rip it going right on down the edge of the print. Another thing too, guys, when you print something, I know I repeat this, but some people might not know this. When you print something off on in your inkjet printer, make sure you spray it with hairspray because it prevents it from running. Now, if I hadn't sprayed this and I took water on here, the water would cause the ink to fade and bleed. So I need to get a can of hairspray just to keep down here, but I just take it. I'll do it upstairs. My printer's upstairs. And then I will take it and spray it. Hi, Cheryl. How you doing, Cheryl? We are doing I got a cutting board from Lisa with Crazy Mom Creations. And I'm going to put this print on here. So I'm cutting around the edges. I'm fussy cutting it with my water pen. It's so cute. Such a pretty print. I just got to get used to the water pen. Because the water softens up the paper so you can rip it. So Katie, are you going to see your dad this weekend for his birthday? Katie's dad is my little brother. Thank you, Cheryl. Isn't that a beautiful print? Water can. I saw a female cardinal out back today. Now, is everybody, Don and Mike, are you getting your hummingbirds? I have not seen, I've seen them 2 days, a night and in the morning, and I have not seen them anymore. I don't know what the problem is. I've heard that they might be, you know, looking for their nest or they're having their babies. So I'm going to center this in the middle. And I'm going to take, and make sure I get this centered really good, I'm going to take my little fan brush. I learned this from Tracy's Craft and Creation. She uses these with her Mod Podge. And I'm just going to lay this down. Get it centered. Take a little bit. Here it is. Put a little bit down. And I put my Mod Podge in a condiment bottle that you can get at the Dollar Tree. It does make it easier. Another little trick I learned. So I'm just going to go a little bit. I'm just brushing it on very gently. Can you see all right, guys? And I'm just going to go back and forth very gently. Now, if this was a napkin, you would have to be very careful. You would have to use plastic. Use a little bit of plastic and gently go over or do the iron-on method. So now I'm going to put Mod Podge under the other end. The other side. Just gently do it. So just do a little bit at a time. And I'm just going to gently push it down. You can go on the back of it. Let me see how that's going to work. Okay, let me show you what I did. Now, hopefully when this dries, you won't really be able to see that. I probably should have did the whole thing white maybe. That's what I should have did. I should have did the white all the way up here and all the way down here. So we'll see how it goes. And if it don't work, I'll just wet it. I'll put a wet paper towel in there and lift up the print. Then go over and we'll just see how it goes. Because right now when I look at it, it's wet. And I see the blue through it. So I may do that. I might just go back and bring up the blue, the white a little bit higher. So in the meantime, let me get my dryer and dry that a little bit. Should I dry that or should I paint that? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to lift that up. Means it's still, the word I'm looking for. It's still wet. Hey, Regina. So I'm going to go ahead and let me get a little brush here. I'm going to go over that. This brush has yellow on it, so I don't want to use that brush. Let me get another brush. All the brushes I have, and I just bought new brushes. So I have them all in the water. I don't want that. Let me see. Let me just take my alcohol. Alcohol is great for getting paint out brushes. Okay, let me lift that up and put a little bit. We're going to try this. Very carefully go across the line. So I do not get it on the red. This is another learning curve. Something I did that I should have did twice. So I lifted it up. I'm going to repaint that area. Then we'll go over it again. I got to remember I don't have my paint on there yet. I don't have my tape on, I mean. So, Diane, I did have tape down on here. And I took it up. When I applied my print, I could see a little bit of the blue. So I thought, let me go back over it. And let me pull it up and let me go ahead and put down some white. So I'm drying that a little bit so I can put another coat on there. Very gently. Okay. All right, let me dry that, then I'll put this print back down. I'm trying not to put this the heat directly on the print. Okay. What did I do with my little brush? I probably put it in here already. There it is. Another napkin. Okay, let me put a little bit. And the ink is coming off on the other side of this print, but that's okay because you're not going to be able to see it. Let me gently push that down. And you know what? When you put it down, if it looks a little wrinkly, you can go over it with some parchment paper. Parchment paper. Put it down and take your iron over it. That looks better. Now, we're going to lift up the other end, if I can. Yep, it's working. Lift that up. Let me wipe that off a little bit. Now we're going to paint this area. And just be very careful. Of course, you won't do this because I made a boo-boo. And by me making this little boo-boo, you'll know not to do it. Just very careful. Go across the red line. And if you wanted to, you could always go back. You could always go back and put tape down after it's dry. Before you put the white on, you know, you could do that. So what did everyone have for dinner today? My husband had leftover spaghetti because I made him spaghetti last night. And I had a meatball sandwich. And I have some lovely pies in my refrigerator that my Amy made. Peanut butter pie and a pineapple cream cheese pie. That was really good. The peanut butter pie. Hey, Dad, how are you? The peanut butter pie has a chocolate crust, whereas the pineapple cream cheese pie has an almond crust. Let me dry this and do one more coat. I'm showing a mistake I made. I'm showing how I'm fixing it. A little boo-boo. Okay. Set that there, so then I'll put that in there. Okay, now we're going to put some more Mod Podge down and apply this print. The print I got off the internet, I just searched Patriotic, free Patriotic prints, and this came up. And there's also different sites on Facebook that put out free. There's Honeybee Printable. She does beautiful work. You can buy prints from her. And every once in a while, she'll have free printables. And then there's the, I think it's called the basket case. And there's Vintage Roots. They all have, oh, that sounds good. And all of them have, most of them have free printables. Just make sure if you get them, thank them. See how it looks better now that I put the white underneath there? So I'm going to just dry this a little bit. And I'll go back and I'm going to cover this in. I'll wait, you know, when I get done if I have enough time. Then I'll probably go over this print too. I'll go over this print with a little bit of Mod Podge just to seal it. Okay, I'm going to go over that right now. Should have left that brush out. I keep wanting to put it away and I should leave it out. Where you at, brush? I stuck it right in here and I can't find it. As I said, I just bought a whole bunch of brushes. That's okay. I'm just going to use, I'll just find one here and use it. $50 brushes. Here's one I just bought. I'm just going to put a little bit of Mod Podge on here. just to seal it. And I thought about going around it too, but I'm not gonna spend longer time working on it. Okay. I thought about putting some, I bought some little pearly things I could put around it. So we'll see. Let me just go ahead and give this a dry. There's the brush I was looking for. I'm looking in my brush cup for the brush. Here, I have it right here. I left it sitting out. Okay, let me put this over here out of the way. So I have some ribbon. I got this big thing of ribbon. Hey there, Lisa. Look what I'm doing, Lisa. You recognize that board? I told everyone I got this board from you, and I told them to give you a follow. Crazy Mom Creations. I got to go back and fill this white in because I needed to cover the whole thing with white to put the print down. So anyway, I got this big thing of red, white, and blue ribbon. And I'm going to do a little, I'm going to scroll, I'm going to pick 2 people. And 2 people are going to get a couple, probably about 24 inches or so. So I'm going to roll you up, roll you down. Okay, let me do it. Let me turn around. Let me see who I have. Helen Reason Over. Helen, private message me your address and I'm going to send you some of this ribbon. Let me find somebody else. Scroll, scroll, scroll. Scroll down. Ash Tink, you're going to get some ribbon. And I should have your address, and send it to me anyway. Private message me. And Donna, I can send you some ribbon. So let me just take, it's both sides. I'm telling you, this big thing. When I got this, I thought, what in the world's that? Then I looked it up and I saw the red, white, and blue. It's going to last me till I'm 100. And it's on both sides. So I don't want to make it too big. Do a little bit of a little loopy loop. And I'm going to trim it. Cut a chunk off here. I'll be dreaming of this ribbon. Then I'm going to take a little bit. I got some red rope ribbon here. Let me tie some of this around here. Tie that real tight. Let me just put a little notches in this. Little feet cut in the bottom. So it's just not straight across. See how I just cut it a little bit? Let me do the other side. Okay, now I'm going to tie a little, I'm going to put a bow in here with this pink, well it's red and white ribbon. Put a little bow. If I can get a hold of it. All fingers. And cut that off. I think I'll do another little one. Now I'm going to take, let me see, I went and put that away. That's okay. Maybe I won't do that. I have a red button. I think I'm going to put I have a red button and a blue button. Let me put this ribbon on here. Then I'll ask everybody what you think. Let me put a little glue. Yeah, my granddaughter's going to help me when she comes home, help me get my room all organized. I am so cannot wait to get this room organized. Put stuff in boxes to label them. Okay, guys, I have a blue button and I have a white button. I'm going to hold it up here, and you tell me which one I should use. Should I use a blue button? I don't think I have a red button. Or should I use the white button? What do you think I should use? Oops, let me scroll up. I probably got y'all scroll all the way down the bottom. So you think I should use the white button? Say yes. A. Say A. Or 1. Number 1, the white button. But don't lose it. Number 2, the blue button. What do you guys think? 2, the blue button. 1, the white button. White, okay. You're the first person I saw. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put the white button on here. Just a little drop of glue. Just want to put a little bit because sometimes it comes out really big. Let's hold that on there. Okay. So Lisa, there's my little craft I did for the night. I'm just going to go ahead and paint these sides real quick. What did I do with that? What did I do with that? Now I'm going to put some pearls around. Let me put some pearls around here right now. I got these pearls at the Dollar Tree. I got to stay out of the Dollar Tree. I got to stay out of Hobby Lobby. I got to stay off Amazon. Because I'm like, spend all my money on stuff. And I really don't need it. I have so much supplies. If I can get a hold of this. Why can't I get a hold of it? There we go. So I'm just going to go ahead. Oh, they're coming off a whole bunch at one time. Let me take... Oh, that's a good idea. I don't even have to cut them. I don't even think I need to... I don't think I need to even use any glue because they're all... It's really sticky. Let me show you. Put that over there. See those pearls? Can you see that? So I'm going to put some across here and some down here. Thank you, Donna. Yeah, so they're sticky. They're like on a string. They're sticky. Watch it make a liar out of me now. So let me see how it's going to do this time. Okay. That's going to work good. Me too. I'm telling you. I need clothes and I keep spending all my money on Amazon. I keep buying stuff. What did I buy? I bought this ribbon. I bought the ribbon. I bought a little kit. I can't even remember what it's called. It's like a resin kit. And it has a little lid that comes with it. So, I see these packages. I hurry up and get them so my husband don't see them. He said, here comes another package. So, let me just go ahead and put this down. And these are sticking really easy. I'm surprised. Let me just snip this. Set this over here out of the way. It's sticking to me. Heck, you could put these on your face. Do a little art. Do what you want to do. But these, I got these at Sticker Auto Collaborate. And their border gens are called, you know, Crafter Square. And you get a lot of them. It's 216 pieces. So let me see. Stick it to my finger, which is good. Let me just go ahead and I should stick that back on here. That's what I should do. Okay. But you're sticking on there pretty good. Can you see that? The little pearly things going around the border. I thought they came out cute. So I put a coat of Mod Podge over top to protect it. And now I'm going to, what time is it? I'm going to go ahead and paint these sides real quick. And I should work down here in my craft room. So I need white. Let me see the white brush. What did I do with it? I'll take my brushes up tonight and clean them. Thank you, Mike. So just go here. This will be easy to do. Just give this a quick coating. Very gently with the red, around the red border. One thing I do miss, Cheryl. Yes, Don, I'd like to get some transfers from there. One thing I'll say, Cheryl, I used to get a lot of things from Temu, and I do miss that. Now I hear the tariff, you know, with the tariffs and everything, it's very expensive for shipping. So I'm hoping that will go away. Cover that side up. Cover this side up. But my daughter Amy, sometimes I wonder if Temu and Shein are the same company. Because one time I bought a top from Temu and then the same exact top was on. I ordered it from Shein and the same exact top was on Temu. So my daughter buys a lot of clothes from there. She said, Mom, next time I put an order in, we can, you know, order yourself some other craft supply. So I like the little plaques and things. It just makes it so easy. So let me give this a quick dry. Then tonight I have to take some videos I have on my Facebook and put over on my YouTube channel. Because they give you notifications when they're going to delete them. Okay, that's a little bit more. Go on this side, give it another coat. So, there we go. Quick dry so I don't touch it. Okay, guys. This is my craft for today. Something a little Americana, a little watering can with it's supposed to be, I think I put geraniums when I put my search in. And it came up with this little blue and white can. And I might put some stipples on the flowers. I might go in there with that a little bit. Put a little bit of stipples. I have some white. I have some red too. Let me go in here with some white. Just to make it pop a little bit. Let me do some down here. There's a little bit down here. A little daisy. I have this red, and I had problems with this red. I don't know if I can get this to square out or not. Probably need a needle. I don't know why this didn't work. Let me try cutting the tip. That's probably a no-no, but not doing me any good if it's not coming out. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to take a needle to that. Let me see what I have here. Piece of wire. Let me see if this will work. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that came up. Let me see. Yep, it did a job. It just needed a little prick. Hey there, Missy Mo. My little daughter. A little bit came out of that. A little bit too much. So let me just take... Take a brush and spread it around a little bit. This gives it a little bit of shine. Yeah, it looks cute. Okay, guys. You can see that. It just really brings out that color of that red. And that little cardinal is so pretty. So that's my craft for today. And thank you for being with me, guys. I can't give you hearts, but I can do this. The shape of a heart. And leave you with this. Something I just thought of last night when my ladies were over. Mary, my neighbor, she's been doing a little study on Psalms 91. So tonight when I go upstairs, I'm going to read that over. But it's a prayer. So, guys, check it out. Psalms 91. So I want to leave you with this. To trust in the Lord with all your heart. Lean on not your own understanding, but acknowledge him in all your ways, and he will lead your path straight. Hey, Sandy, how are you doing? This is what I made. I'll take a picture and post it. I thank you all for being with me tonight. And if you go back, and if you're new, if you're coming on now, if you want to see what I did, just go under comments, put hashtag replay. Also, too, the little arrow, if you could just spread me out, spread my sunflower seeds out, I would appreciate it. And I thank you all for being with me, and you have a great evening. I can't believe the week's almost over with. Have a blessed weekend. And I may come on Saturday. I may come on Saturday for a little bit. So, God bless you all, and thank you. You just have a great evening now. Bye-bye now. Thank you. And I'll get those addresses, too. Send me those addresses. And Donna, I'll put your stash aside. All right, bye now.